So Leo Dale chants the Guru Gita, and the Guru Gita is the pearl of Kashmiri Shaivite poetry. Our version of it is 182 verses, and in those verses is the most sacred teachings. One of the great things we have is our Guru Gita. It's the one indispensable text. Vibration and voice and speech is something that's important. Do you want to speak about it?
I really like what Ramakrishna said. He said, why do I need to see every room in the house? Just take me to the owner and he'll show me the best room. And I think that is a great approach for me, because I know there'll be other people who are here listening who have my nature, which is to, let's say, discover things by first principles. And I know in meditation, there is a point that I get to, a point of surrender. There's Leo, he's trying to meditate, and he's doing whatever he needs to settle the prana down to the point where the asana, which might be external, becomes also internal. And by that I mean that the breath itself starts to sit. And when you get to that point, there's a point where you sort of kind of go, well, Leo, maybe I could just get out of the way for a while and let you take the wheel, rather than to say, the guru is one, I am the self, to be that kind of absolute about it. I like the idea that, today I feel like the guru is the murti and I can wave some incense, or today I feel like the guru is myself looking out of my eyeballs, or whatever is happening during that day. But I find with the Guru Gita, I love the ritual. And I see it as being like Abhishek, which is one of the rituals that they have in India. Many people would know about that, but if you don't, I'll just explain it. They bathe the murti, the statue, and they adorn it with garlands and paste, and they clothe it and worship it. And for me, the Guru Gita is like that. It's a process every day of putting this garland of letters, the Guru Gita, on me as the murti. And there's a particular approach that I take to that, and that's to do that by having very specific focus on my voice, because I think the voice is an incredible aspect of yoga that doesn't get talked about. We talk about the mind, and that is good. But if you stop to think, everyone who's listening now is listening to a conversation by the four of us, and it's our voices that are conveying what it is that's in our mind. So the voice brings the mind into the world. And here we are in Kali Yuga. And they say in Kali Yuga that chanting the name is the way. But behind that, to chant, you have to use your voice. So I really take to heart that sort of aspect of Kashmir Shaivism that says, watch what you say. And that's basically my approach with the Guru Gita, is to, while I'm chanting it, to have a feeling that I'm adorning the murti with this garland of letters, and that I'm looking inside, not through my mind, but through my voice. And I've got a bit of a dharana that I want everyone to try, that may give you a sense of this. Many places around the world, there is the way that people get their water is from a well. And the well is in the of the village, and the whole village survives because of the well. So if you just imagine that the well is actually your spine, and you've got a little bucket, and in your mind, you're going to lower that bucket down through your throat into your chest, where your heart is. And down there, you can sort of feel down below, there's quite a lot of water. And you can get a little bucket of that water if you can take it down in there far enough, and then you can wheel it back up, and you can get some sustenance, or you can even maybe give some extra to some other people around you. And that's the process that I'm following with the Guru Gita. I'm certainly trying to articulate the syllables. I'm certainly trying to relax my voice completely at my voice box level. Because, throughout your body, you have all these nerves, and some of them become overactive or you overuse them. And of course, when we're trying to meditate, we're often thinking about trying to still the forebrain or trying to still the anxiety. So I'm looking at these things. I'm not trying to do anything with them. I'm just looking at them. And for me, a big part of my life, and it's really come out of chanting that text, is to try and add more warmth in my tone. And I think that's probably because I'm naturally a brash person. And I've thought, maybe I could cool that a little bit. Because, when you look at other people around you, it's very easy to see that every single person that has some little thing, and you think, they're pretty good, they're great, but, there's that thing. And if they didn't do that thing, then, they'd be better to be with, or they'd be more happy, or whatever it is, right? And of course, that means that I must also be like that. And a big part of what I try to do is listen to what other people are giving me signals about, because for some reason or other, the Maya, the cloak of that keeps us from seeing things, is very good at stopping us from seeing that one thing. So for me, I've realized I have to add more tone to what I do. And so when I'm singing, I'm trying to focus on my heart. And I love what Anandamayi Ma said. She said, don't sing from your heart, sing to your heart. And it's just a terrific practice that I'm doing every day. And Mary says I'm incredibly disciplined. It just actually truly makes it a life that is a lot more enjoyable. It's not so much discipline. It's like, well, if I stop doing this, and I've got to work really, really hard. And, I wouldn't call it laziness, but, it keeps the discipline happening. If you want to join into that chant, it's gurugita.com. You can come at the time when it's live, and there's a very good, clear indication about when that is on that site. Or you can get the text there that's available for anyone for free. Very passionate about it. I love it. Some of the people who are here today chant with me every day. Sahadev in Nagoya in Japan, and Jeff and Mary joins in a lot, and it's put me in touch with people in a great way. And I should stop talking now.
Beautiful. Thank you, Leo.